Okay, we are going to show you how to replace the stainless steel basket inside the CycloMop. So some of you have had an issue where it's broken there. We will send this replacement part to you, which would entail this part. So I'm going to show you today how to replace this part on your CycloMop bucket. The very first thing you're going to do is turn this over, and we are going to remove some screws. There's a total of 4 on this plate, and then there's a total of 6 on this plate. Do not remove these screws, and do not remove those screws. Okay, so 4 here, and then these 6 here. Pull those out. Tools that you're going to need for this project: cordless drill is great, or a Phillips head screwdriver. You will also need a flathead screwdriver or a standard screwdriver. I would also recommend a pair of pliers and a hair dryer or a heat gun, whatever you have access to. A hair dryer will work like a heat gun, just take a little bit longer. So I've removed these screws. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bucket on its side. All you're going to do is pull this loose. The whole idea is you want to get this loose so it will drop off. Do not pull it straight out yet. You want to get it loose off that shaft right there. Get that off there, and that's it. Now all you're going to do is I'm going to flip the bucket over, and I'm just going to put my hand on the pedal here and just lift it straight up. This part right here, just set aside. Do not turn it upside down, just set it completely aside. Now you have the foot pedal off the bucket. The next thing we have to do is remove the handle and this top to be able to get access in there. The best way to do that is you're going to take a heat gun. You're going to lift that handle up, put a little bit of heat back here. If you don't have a heat gun, this is where you get a hair dryer and put it on there for just a little bit. The whole idea is you want to get that plastic warm. Once I get that plastic warm, I'm just going to take a screwdriver and I'm going to put behind here and I'm just going to pop it out. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to pop that handle out. Again, I'll do this side real quick. Same way. If you have a heat gun, be careful you don't put it too close or you don't do it too long. Heat guns will actually melt the plastic if you do it long enough. A hair dryer will not. Same thing. All I'm going to do is pop it off, then set it aside. Now the next thing that we have to do is to get this rim off. And it's very simple. If you just start pulling on this rim on the outside, you can feel it. It just clips all on there and it'll start. I would recommend this area. If you just pull it out, it'll clip. You see, once it starts to go and clip loose, same way, continue working your way till you get this piece off. Very simple. These are the clips here that hold it on. So again, set that aside. Now you have access to the stainless steel basket. Now you can't remove the basket yet. We're going to turn it over, and there's a couple parts we're going to take off. One is this black little rubber washer, we call it. It actually diverts water if in case there was a leak. And then we have a C-clip right inside here that we're going to take off. Best way to take the C-clip off is either with a real small screwdriver or a pointed object. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to pry it off the shaft. Okay, and it comes right off. If it flies off, you can find it. If you ever lose it, let us know. We'll get you another one. This will allow you now to flip this over, to take the stainless steel part out. If it's broke, take that part out and replace it. Now, if you come out and you have this rubber washer on your shaft, this is important. I'm going to pull this off. Make sure this rubber washer stays right down in here. If it came off like that one, just put it right back in the hole, and that's where it's at. That's your water seal. That will make sure no water leaks down in case the water gets up that high. Typically your bucket doesn't get filled that high. It's there as a safety measure. So I'm going to take my defective part off. Everything is basically in the reverse order. So you can stop the video here and watch it, or I'm going to show you again how to do everything in the reverse order. Basically take the same thing, put my shaft in, flip the bucket over. Now I'm going to grab my C-clip. Now this is where you're going to want a pair of pliers. I'm going to basically, takes just a little bit of, I get it started, know if you can see that. It's going to go on there. I'm going to grab a pair of pliers, and I'm basically just going to clip this right on the shaft. I'm going to give it a little help here. Push it right on. Make sure it's on. You can spin it around. The whole idea is you want to make sure it's on there. As you see, that keeps the shaft from falling through. Don't forget your little rubber piece. Put that back on. Slide it up, and you're done. Now, before we put the foot pedal on, I'm going to show you how to put this, assemble it right in the back, same order. See these little clips right here? Notice the marks that they go in. Again, they're here and here. These clips are here. And I'm just going to put them right inside there, and that's how I'm going to start this. And then it's just a matter of, here at snap, as you push it around, all the way around the bucket. You should be able to see these black pieces on the edges like that. Then you know it's completely around where those clips are. So if I come around here, you can see that clip. That means it's secure. So we are good to go. Now the next part is the handle. Again, look at the handle. The handle can only go in one direction, this way. It does not go this direction. It will be backwards. You want it faced like this so it fits contour. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to set the handle there. I'm going to get my heat gun again, or your hair dryer. Again, I want to warm this plastic up. All we're doing is just making it pliable so we can pop that right back in there. So just get it nice and warm. All I'm going to do now is put this over it. You hear it snap in. Then you know it's in. Same way with the other side. You try to do it when it's cold. You might get it to snap in. It wouldn't do it right there. So again, I'm just going to lay this back. I'm going to heat this piece up right here. Again, not too hot to melt it, but get it nice and warm so it's pliable. Put that over there until you hear it snap. Once it's in, it'll cool, the plastic will set, and it'll be secure, your handle's on. The next thing you want to do is flip it around. I always like to put the drain on the other side so the foot pedal's on the right. We're going to do the next thing is grab your foot pedal assembly just like you took it off. What we're going to do now is you're going to align the larger shaft into this hole of the foot pedal. Again, do not turn this upside down, just put it straight in that hole and line it up and drop it on. Once you do that, turn the bucket over on its side. We're going to line this shaft. It's going to go in that small gear right here where that shaft is, if you can see that. So we're going to line up. There's a little hole that fits in and goes right on, and then it'll slide. Okay, I will show you that little gear. Well, I don't have a sample right here. Little hole slides right in there, and then it's on. Once it's completely on, turn it upside down. Now it's just a matter of putting the 6 screws right back in like we took off. Put them all in there. Just be careful as you do it. I always like to put it on like a tire. Rotate my screws. Here, 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 here. Do these 2 last, and these 2 do not need to be completely tight. They can just go in and secure. If you have any questions about this, give us a call here at the office, 419-525-1010. Thanks for watching the video. Any assistance, give us a call. Thank you.